Now, Channel 10 program The Project is refusing to apologise for airing an anti-Israel conspiracy theory. The segment has been removed, but no apology has been forthcoming after this Project guest twice blamed Israel for the Beirut explosion that has killed at least 135 people. Have a look at the clip.
People are more likely to believe that this was an attack, a military attack, possibly by Israel, who knows, than an accident.
Is that just because of a general culture of suspicion of government, for example, and of the geopolitics of the region, or do they have kind of more specific reasons for doubting that explanation in this case?
Well, I mean, obviously there's a historical aspect here that cannot be ignored. You know, Lebanon and Israel are never in good terms.
Now, Liberal MP Dave Sharma, Labor MP Josh Byrne, quite a lot of people, Rowan, have said this really deserves an apology. What do you think? Do you think that they should apologise? And why wasn't the guest challenged on those claims, which are obviously false?
Yeah, Rita, this was appalling stuff. And on Sunday, you and I and James will have a look at Waleed Ali's long history of I guess misrepresenting would be one way of putting it, or certainly putting a different light, shedding a different light on things that have happened to how most people would see them. And this is just another example where we're supposed to sit there on a mainstream Australian channel with a Logie-winning reporter or a presenter, sitting there with a straight face as this clown tells us that maybe Israel was responsible for what pretty much the entire world, including the people responsible, recognise is some kind of Hezbollah ammo dump storage thing gone horribly wrong. That's the most innocent explanation. Certainly nobody, even Hezbollah, are blaming Israel for it, yet Waleed Ali invites someone on who's happy to blame Israel. And didn't you just love, Rita and Mark, this sort of language, the obfuscation about, oh, the geopolitics of the region, and oh, Lebanon's always had a fraught relationship. Lebanon has been in a bloody civil war since the Islamists attacked back in the 80s to drive out the Christians out of that country. Lebanon was one of the most successful, amazing countries in the Middle East. It was the Paris of Beirut was the Paris of the Mediterranean. And the Islamist thugs turned in, drove the good, decent people of Lebanon out of that country and caused mayhem and bloodshed on an unlimited scale. And for Waleed Ali to sit there and pretend that somehow this has got something to do with Israel is a disgrace.
Now, I've almost run out of time, so Rowan, I've got to go to you because you've got a world exclusive to announce this Sunday morning on Outsiders. We have a special guest. Tell us about it.
We certainly do, Rita. We are going to be taking our prescriptions. We're going to take our COVID cure prescriptions. And we're going to have the doctor there. He's going to write out the prescription. He's going to give us a cure for COVID, which an original Australian medical doctor who's saying he has it there and the info to back it up. This is not some clown. This is someone with a very long proven history in Australia of coming up with cures, very serious cures, and he'll be there on Sunday morning writing out the prescription for us for COVID. So there you go.
All right.
We'll be doing it. Mark, you should pop in as well and you can get one too.
Well, I don't know, Rowan. I hope it works out for you. If you fall off the twig with it, mate, they have to bring me back to run the Outsiders. So I wish you well.
There you go. Well, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Rowan, for joining us.